But then we get grown and you not talking to me no more. You feel like you should talk to my sister. You're nasty. I don't care. You're nasty as hell. Yeah, I set my face and everything off camera. So now we about to. My pump is broke. Don't come for me. I'm sure y'all seen this. Me do this on a few of my videos, but it's because the pump is not pumping. And I really like the foundations with the pumps. Like, that's so fire. Like, whoever invented the pump for the foundation, clap for yourself. Now, I've been talking to my oldest daughter. She is a content creator, but not in the sense of where she shows her face. She creates like animations and she draws and stuff like that. She's very artistic. I'm very, very, very proud of her when it comes to her work. And she was basically telling me about mine, because I told her, I was like, critique my videos, and she was like, your YouTube videos, you're too plain, you're not energetic enough, you're not moving around enough, none of that other, all that good stuff. And I was just like, all right, what should I do? So she was like basically telling me, oh, try to be more energetic, try to keep the audience to keep watching and all this other stuff. And I was just like, okay, baby. Because she said, mom, you're so, because to her, I do everything and it just seems so old. And I'm not even that old. I'm only 32. And she just make it seem like everything I do is like, like those parents who trying to be hip. that's how it sounds when I talk to her. And I'll just be like, girl, you just make me seem like I'm just the oldest thing on the planet. Girl, your mom is 32. Young as shit. Young as shit. Anyways, I want to come on here and talk about some things. So basically, I want to talk about story time when I was talking to this dude that I met on the bus. Yes, your girl used to be on the bus when I was younger. Didn't know how to drive. Didn't nobody teach me. Didn't learn how to drive until I was 24. So I met this guy on the bus. We're going to just call him Curls. I met this guy named Curls on the bus. And he was pretty cool. I was with my cousin at the time. We was, where was we? Well, I wasn't with my cousin. My cousin just happened to be on the bus, and we just happened to live in the same spot. So we was just like on our way there. So I met this dude on the bus named Curls. He was cool or whatever, and he was like on me, and I was just like, damn, like chill. You know what I'm saying? But my cousin, he was being like overprotective. That's how a lot of my family was back then, especially with me being young. And then he was just like, he told me he knew the dude and all this other stuff. So I started talking to the dude or whatever, and he was pretty cool at first. So when I first met him, literally when I first met him, no, first hung out. We're not gonna say first met. When I hung out with him for the first time, this man expected to have sex with me the first day we hung out. And I was just like, no. And he was just like, why not? Like, we're grown. I hate that. We're grown. Why not? I don't know you. And you just want to just hump me? Like, what the hell? So basically, we talking outside. We're chilling outside my mom's apartments, because at that time I was still staying with my mom and we was living on the north end of San Bernardino. If you know, you know. If you from out here, you know, you know. And he was like really pressing the whole night. That should have been my first red flag, was the fact that he was pressing so much to have sex with me. I should have just like stopped talking to him from there. But no, 22, not even 22, 20-year-old Cheryls was stupid. So I kept talking to him even after that night, him being thirsty. No, I did not give him none because he wanted to hump me outside. Like, no, you're retarded. Not trying to say I never done that before, because I'm sure half of us probably did hunch outside. The ones who don't give a fuck, and then you got those that actually give a fuck and don't want to hump outside. So that's how it is. We're gonna go in with a different concealer because I just feel like it's not giving I want a really nice highlight under my eye, and it's not doing that. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. So I'm this is like 2 weeks in, he hit me up and he was like, "Hey, you trying to link?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, whatever. Where you live?" He was like, "Yeah, I want you to come to my house." Second red flag. A dude invite you to their house, don't go. Especially if this is like y'all second time hanging out. So I go chill with him at his house, and then when I go in there, I meet his mom and his sister, and we was chilling. So we go to his room. I realized he had like a piano in his room or whatever. And I was like, "Oh wow, like you do music?" And he was like, "Yeah, I sing, whatever, whatever." While me hanging out with him, I started noticing that he was fucking weird. And so I stopped hanging out with him because I was just like, nah, like nah, I don't want to hang out with him like that. So I stopped talking to him for like a year. I moved out. I moved out from my mom's. I moved out from my mom's and I moved in with my auntie and my uncle. So I was living with my auntie and my uncle or whatever, and I was living with my auntie and my uncle, and he had gotten in contact with me over Facebook, and he was like, "Hey, what the woo, you trying to link up? It's been around this, but I ain't supposed to see him in it, whatever, whatever." I was like, "Yeah, sure." So, um, this is not dark enough. What am I doing? Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, sure. Like, yeah, we can link up, whatever. You know, I ain't even tripping." Uh, so we link up or whatever, and this time I actually gave him some. But I noticed, like, cause some dudes, like my dude that I am now, we grown. We can talk about this. We're very affectionate, so we like foreplay and all that other stuff. This boy, yeah, I'm gonna say boy, cause he wasn't a man. This boy didn't want me talking, moaning, or making a sound. That's when I was like, oh, okay, yeah, you're fucking weird. I can't make no noise. Oh, nah, yeah. So I never really took him serious. The only time I hung out with him, I'm not even gonna lie, was I consider him like a fuck buddy. You're a dude who I want to fuck on when I want some. I don't want to say too much because I don't want YouTube trying to, you know, get me or anything like that. But yeah, so I'm over here putting it in an area where I put my highlight at. Yeah, so I didn't hang out with him like that. The only time we really hung out was to do our thing, and that's just facts. So years later passed. Not even years, I'm being dramatic, but some time later passed. I haven't spoken to him in a long time. I was hanging out with my cousin, and me and her was trying to get into something, and he hit me up. He was like, "Hey, you trying to go drink and chill, whatever, whatever." I was like, "Oh yeah, hell yeah, we trying to drink and chill. What you mean?" So I told my cousin. She was like, "Girl, yeah, let's go chill." She was really trying to smoke and stuff like that. So, um, we chilling or whatever. We go hang out with him and his friends, and I'm happy my cousin was with me because it was a gang of them. It was just too many dudes, and I was gonna be the only girl there. I was so happy that my cousin was with me because I would have been a fool going by myself. Ooh, I'm dropping stuff. But I would have been a fool going by myself. So I was so happy that my cousin was with me. So anyway, we hanging out with him and his peoples or whatever. This red flag. Well, a while back, somebody I know found out that I was talking to him, and it was like, "Hey, you know he do coke, right?" I was like, "What? What are you talking about? He don't do no damn coke, cause I ain't never seen him do it." So I was just like, "Nah, you tripping? He don't do no coke." And it was like, "Man, oh boy, be sniffing. He be playing with that nose." And I was just like, "I ain't never seen it or whatever." Being young and dumb, naive, not even paying attention. Okay, so back to us hanging out. So we hanging out. She rolling up her blunt. She's like, "I'm not letting none of them smoke my blunt, none of that." And I was like, "Facts, because we don't know who these boys are, where they live in, and none of that." She was not sharing her blunt. She rolled her a little personal cute blunt to herself. We had our drinks because we stopped by the store before we got there, and we had our little drinks, and we kept our drinks by us. We weren't stupid. So why am I dropping everything? That's so ugly. So anyway, we sitting there, we chilling. We all sat at like a big ass table. We all chilling. The vibe was cool. I was like, okay, cool. It's a cool vibe. It's not all weird. It's not all awkward or anything like that. So next thing, like, me and her chilling and all that other stuff, and then I look up look up over there where Curls is at. He straight said he snorted a line in front of me. And when he did that, I said, up, time to go. It is time to go. So after she smoked, I was like, hey, we ready to go, He was just like, oh, and his homeboy was like, y'all leaving so soon? It was very given much that they all thought they was about to run some game up on me and my cousin because it was getting really high, and they thought that we was about to start acting stupid and naive, just on some weird stuff. So we was like, yeah, let's just go. So here's the third red flag, and this is why I stopped talking to him. So we get to my house. My house was pretty much in the same city. My cousin lived in Colton. This dude, the dude I'm talking to, gonna drop me off first. Like, what is you doing? I don't give a damn if I was 2 minutes away. You don't drop the girl you talk to off first and then keep her cousin in the car and then gonna say, or her homegirl or whoever the girl is to him, and then gonna say, oh, well, I'm dropping you off first because you live closer. I don't give a damn if I live down the street. You don't do that. That was the second. That was, wait, I don't even know what number red flag we on. So, I'm sitting in the car. I was like, wow. I said, so you really dropping me off right now? He was like, yeah. He was just like, I gotta go back towards that way anyway. Lies. And he was just making up all type of BS about how he was going out that way and he don't want to drive all the way over there and then drive all the way back. And then my cousin was like, it's okay, cousin, like, I'll just text you and all that other stuff. So I'm just like, all right, whatever, That right there pissed me off because he was already giving me like he was on some bullshit. So this color is really dark, so we're going to have to blend this in. I thought this was a way lighter blush, but it's okay. We're going to blend it in really good. Yeah, so, because I like to look real rosy around the cheek area. Okay, it's not bad. Yeah, so I'm talking to my cousin or whatever on a text message and whatever. And it was a peak where she didn't hit me back. So I'm like, okay, what the fuck? So she called me. She was like, bitch, you need to let him go. Don't talk to him no more. I was like, why? What happened? She was like telling me he was begging her for her number. He was trying to talk to her. If y'all see my wig looking real wiggy right here, my bad. So it's a wig. It's not mine. Yeah, she was like, yeah, he was begging for my number the whole time. He kept trying to talk to me. I kept telling him to leave. I didn't even want, he was trying to walk me to my doorstep, and I was telling him, no, like, you talk to my cousin. He was like, me and your cousin, we not serious, and all this other stuff, like, just on some real F shit. I was like, wow. So she told me he didn't think she was going to tell me. He didn't think that. So a while passed, like some time later passed. He hits me up. Oh, what you doing with this and that? I said, I'm about to go out and go hang out with my friends. He was just like, oh, I was trying to link up with you. I said, no, we're not linking up. I told him, I said straight up, I said, you're a dog. I said, you're trifling. I don't trust you, and I'm cool off of you. He was just like, come, why you tripping? He called me because he was texting me. And when I told him that's when he picked up that phone. He called your girl. So he called me. He was just like, why you tripping? What are you talking about? I said, I find it funny how you really over here trying to play stupid. I said, my cousin told me how you was trying to holler at her when you took her home. I said, what you think? She was not going to tell me? He was just like, she got the wrong idea. That's not what I was trying to do. Then what was you trying to do? What was you trying to do? Because it was given, that's what you was trying to do. He was trying to talk to my cousin. I don't give a fuck. My cousin bomb. I know she was bomb. My family, we all bomb. I know what we look like. So when he did that, he really was like, just let me come talk to you. No, for what? What do we need to talk about? I just told you what it was. So I'm in there, I'm getting dressed or whatever. And I'm just like so happy I cut him off and, all this other stuff. Some time passed. Tell me why I ended up running into this fucking boy in public. and was mad. I was like, ugh. So I'm walking, looking fly as ever, looking bomb. Just got my hair done. We dressed. We trying to walk. We was trying to walk to this. Where was we going? I don't know where we was going, which was fucking random, because he pulled up on side of me. Yes, your girl was walking, like I said. Didn't know how to drive. Was not about to get in no car driving when I didn't know how to drive. Like, what the fuck? He put up on side of me to my son. Dang, no, long time no see. And I was just like, yeah, long time no see. And then he was like, do you need a ride? No. Uh, you really gonna be like that? Yeah. Like, I don't know what he thought was gonna happen. I don't know. I don't know what he thought was gonna happen. I don't know what he was thinking. I, I don't know. But it was very given much. You got me fucked up. Oh shoot! I knew it was gonna do that. I hate. Don't you hate when you sharpen your? I hate when I sharpen my. Let me dump this real quick. But I had to let that nigga go, and he was very giving much gay. Anyway, he was giving gay vibes to me. He was giving gay vibes, and just the way he was, it was just very. It was just. I didn't want to talk to a guy like that, and he didn't make me comfortable at all. He didn't care about how I felt with certain things, and it was just like pretty much giving like creep weirdo. And even my sister, she was just like, I don't like him. And I was like, why? She was like, cause he weird. And she was right. That nigga was weird. But I didn't pay attention to that. Why? Because I was young and dumb. I wasn't looking at that. So, moral of the story, if you see the red flags, go with. If you see red flags of a person that you're trying to talk to, don't talk to them. I'm telling you, I don't. It's not even worth it, because literally, I wish I would have paid attention to them red flags, because I seen them. Like the first night we hung out, you don't even know me from the like, you don't know me. You barely met me. I could have been burning. I could have had all type of. I could have had like syphilis, chlamydia, something you couldn't get rid of, or none of that. And you trying to hump on me. Then I'm like, oh, I don't hump guys without a condom. Oh, I'm clean. I got checked. He said that to me. Like, boy, you don't go sit your ass down, really thinking that you about to get some cuckoo. It wasn't gonna get no cuckoo. I know he was real mad when he went home that night. Thought about it. That's why it took him a while to hit me up. Because I could tell in his energy, his whole energy changed. And that's another sign that I should have paid attention to. I should have paid attention to the signs. Like I said, I should have paid attention to the signs. I seen the red flags. I didn't pay attention to them. I was so young, so naive. And he was giving very much a lot of red flags. And I did not pay attention to those red flags. And I had to learn the hard way. Anytime a dude, and I'm telling y'all, this is a few times that happened to me. Like my first love, I don't even say first love, like my first puppy love. That dude, even though we ain't did nothing in years, he to this day be trying to still talk to my sister, my cousins, and mind you, we pretty much grew up together. So I've known him since I was like 13 years old. And this boy, still to this day, be trying to holler at like my family members and stuff. Do you really think that is cute? There's nothing cute about you trying to holler at somebody's family member. Like, there's nothing cute about that. And it's so crazy because it's a lot of guys out here that do that. They'll straight talk to your cousin. They'll straight try to talk to your sister, and don't give a damn. They don't care. They don't. None whatsoever. And it's disgusting, and I can't stand it. I can't stand it. It's really disgusting. And he was trying to talk to my sister, my sister. Like, and the cold part about it is was looking at my sister like as if like how boys should look at a little sister. Like he was doing it. But then we get grown and you not talking to me no more. You feel like you should talk to my sister. You're nasty. I don't care. You're nasty as hell. And that's just period. Right now we about to do a new lip. My favorite combo. I'm not gonna put no lip gloss in it. I want it matte this time. Lately I've been putting lip gloss on my lips. I don't want to do a lip gloss on the nude. I'm gonna wipe off that Carmex. Yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all, these dudes, boy, they be so trifling. That's why I'm happy I have my man. Our relationship is not perfect, but I'll deal with him any day. Cause when I tell y'all, I got some stories. Like I got some stories. Like me getting held out at gunpoint and robbed for my money, like all type of shit. That's what I said, like living that, trying to live that fast life, trying to strip, twerk, all that other shit. Put myself in dangerous situations. I'm trying to stop cussing, y'all. It's so hard, like it is so hard. This I was like thinking, like, do I even have a extensive, like, what is the word for it? They say that people who cuss a lot is because their vocabulary, they don't have an extended vocabulary. I'm starting to believe that. Yes. She cute. Hold on, let me get my thumbnail. Yeah, so that's gonna be my thumbnail. But yeah, this is the look. High bun with the wig, yeah. This is the sleigh. Hold on, let's get closer. We did a blue. I wanted to play in some blue. Yeah. Edges is laid. Hair look kind of crazy, but ooh, excuse me, but it's really cute. So we're gonna do more story times. Come back. We about to end this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Your girl will be bringing y'all more of delicious tea that y'all need to know about. These story times are crazy. When I tell you I have really crazy story times, like sometimes I be thinking like, dang, I really went through that. And yeah, so stay tuned, guys. Come back. Love you guys. See you guys on the next vlog. I'm gonna be chopping and screwing through this vlog. I might not, probably not. So yeah, see you guys on the next video. Peace.